I think now it's time for another Yarnie update. Okay, so I do have one finished object. And then I think what we're going to do is go through a couple of the projects that you've seen recently. And then I've got my 3 whips to show you that I would like to work on and hopefully complete in 2025 as part of my like 12 cast-ons editions, since I wasn't able to cast on 12. And so, yeah. My finished object was actually a 12 cast-ons because I did cast this on and complete it on January. Well, I cast this on January 31st. I completed it in the very early mornings of February 1st. So yes, this is a candle cozy. So I have it right now around a Yankee candle. And I found this pattern on Ravelry. So this is the Pea Pod Eyelet Jar Candle Cozy by Sasha Ferrell. I did not use the recommended weight of yarn or swatch. So I just took a yarn from my stash and I used the recommended needles and just knit away. I didn't need it to like be super like tight to the candle. What I just needed it to do was to insulate the candle a little bit, because when I burn candles in my bedroom specifically, my bedroom is too cold to allow the candle to pool out completely by the time I go to bed. And so if I have something like this around it, it helps. I've been like wrapping socks and little scarves around it, and that definitely helps to insulate the glass to help it pool out. And so I thought there's gotta be a pattern for something like that. And sure enough, there was. There were several, but I decided to go ahead and do this one. It is a free pattern on Ravelry, and it's just a really like pretty eyelet design. What I will say is that for whatever reason, my stitch count was off, and I don't know why, if it was my stitch count or if it was the pattern, but I made it work. Also, the eyelet pattern, the second half kept tripping me up, and I don't know why, but I think it looks okay. And I don't need it to be pretty, I just needed it to be functional. I was actually kind of looking for something that was just plain. But I found this and I thought, you know, why not? And so, yeah, it does roll up on the bottom. This was my starting edge. It's because it's just stockinette. There's no ribbing or anything. I didn't necessarily need it to be this long. I was kind of hoping it was just going to be like this big, maybe. But that's fine. You know, it doesn't matter. I just needed to be functional, like I said. And so the yarn that I decided to use was this single skein of Alpaca Love that I had in my collection. This is Stitch Nation by Debbie Stoller. I had gotten this skein from like Joann's years ago. It was a single skein. And I just bought it because it was on clearance. And I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I'll just buy it. And it's been sitting in my collection. And I didn't know what to use it for. So this is 80% wool and 20% alpaca, 132 yards, 85 grams. And so I thought, you know what? This is my color. And so I'm just going to go ahead and use this. And so I really, really am enjoying how this looks. I haven't gotten a chance to test it out yet because I just finished it like at 3 o'clock this morning. And so, yeah, I'm looking forward to using this. But I was able to get one more cast-on done for my 12 cast-ons. So this is cast-on 7. And it's also finished. So that is great. I'm looking forward to using that.